And I just want to welcome you all to this Holding for Healing on September 17th, 2022. And as many of you are aware, we're just about into fall equinox. And you're noticing it because it's getting darker, right? It's darker earlier. We have a longer night. We're headed to those longer nights, which is awesome because we're actually heading into deeper feminine energy. Winter at winter solstice is like the apex of that beautiful dark yin space. And then we begin the cycle the other direction toward the bright light days in June, being the apex of the masculine energy of that bright light space. So now is that time in the fall that we begin feeling a call to move deeper inward. And that means sometimes that deeper emotions are trying to make their way to the surface. It's good to be aware of that. And with the fall, and we also happen to be in the waning of the moon, there is this sense of letting go. And it's a powerful time to just be aware of what is showing up in your life that it's time to let go of. Where we're releasing the patterns of our past. And particularly if there's any place where you're feeling kind of numb or stuck or frozen, that is a really good sign that something from the past is ready to go. And we're a little scared to look at it. That's all. We're just a little afraid to look at it. And fear is only a limiter if we let it stay in the fear. And opening up the numbness we can ask the question, what is it time for me to let go of? Isn't that sweet? It can be so soft because when we're in that numbness, we're really, really hurting. We're really hurting. We're not quite ready to move forward, but we know there's something we're supposed to move forward with, and we can't quite figure out where to go or what to do. And sometimes it's a lot gentler on our system, in my experience, if this resonates for you, to say, oh, well, what of my past could I let go of right now? And think about that a little bit. Oh, there's this energy in my life. There's this pattern of behavior. There's this relationship that just has been stuck for too long. Maybe it's time for a rest or a break or to let go of the way that we've been doing it. Very, very often when we're making significant behavioral change, we see what is not working before we see what we need to do. And as spiritual people, sometimes we try to leap over that natural step. We just try to get to, well, what should I be doing, right? Maybe I need more affirmations. Maybe I need to do something differently. And that's okay. Sometimes that works. It just sort of yanks us through the knothole, right? But sometimes it's equally kind to say, whoa, wait a minute. I'm feeling really stuck. I'm kind of frozen. I'm feeling numb. I'm not sure what to do. What could I let go of? Because that might be more obvious. This is not working. Something needs to be released. And let ourselves see what that is. My husband and I like to use Jeffrey a lot. He knows it. And we had this powerful conversation this morning because I had a dream and a meditation that stimulated something I was seeing playing out in our relationship. And I shared with him what I saw that was in our field between us. And he said, yep, it sure is. And I said, oh, all right, let's look at this together. How can we let go of this? And this wonderful conversation about we do need to let go of this. That's right. And what are some steps we can take? And we got to a couple of small steps, and we're going to start working on the next step so we can create a plan together so that energy, and just to be specific, there's an energy of rejection in the field that's playing out in my body and it's playing out in his reality too. And all that was needed was to take that dream wisdom and say, oh, You know what? The She Rising women and I did a meditation on rejection last Tuesday, and guess what I'm noticing in my dreams? Oh, me too. Okay. and, and I'm wondering, is it there for you too? Oh, yeah. So now we get to say, what is it that we're trying to reject? Maybe needs some rejection, maybe needs some love and attention. It's so beautiful just to call it up and make that invitation. What do we need to let go of that's putting us into this feeling of rejection? It's so soft. Sometimes I really think I know I do. Do you ever work too hard? I'm really good at it. Oh my gosh, I grew up Catholic. I'm really good at it. And I went to Catholic school for 12 years. You want to talk about knowing how to work hard at something? I love those sisters, by the way. And there are days I'm really grateful they taught me how to work hard. And there are days where I realized I put it into overdrive. So I would love to hear if there's something that you're aware of in the chat room. Oh my gosh, you were all saying hi, and I missed out on that. Beautiful, and where you are in the world. Thank you for sharing and sending your love and your greetings. It's so beautiful. Yeah, Michelle, I think even physical numbness, in my experience, this is mine. When something's going on physically, there's an emotional root. And if I get to the emotional root, the physical transformation happens faster. Now, faster is all relative. I have healed some things in a matter of a very short course. Pretty serious stuff healed in a few weeks. And then I've had some that have taken me years. But what I do know is that as I'm traveling that spiral and I'm getting more and more of the emotional root, I get more and more of my vitality and I get clearer. And that's what makes it worth it. So I'm seeing it already. Yay. What is it? What is it that maybe you're ready to let go of today? Inner workaholism. Ellen, I love that the clarity that it's an inner kind of thing, right? It's not an external demand, that's an inner demand. What a powerful one to let go of. Yeah. Yeah, Katie, numb. You're feeling that numbness. Yeah, I get it. Good, 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 good. That you're aware of the numbness because that's where the information's stored. And we can honor numbness. It's a perfectly reasonable reaction to so much going on, a little bit of overwhelm. Oh, Karen, isn't that a great one to be aware of judging yourself? Yeah. Michelle, yeah. To look for the root cause of the numbness, right? We don't need to be angry with ourselves for being numb. I've done that one too. That doesn't work very well, does it? No, just to go in. Yeah. Workaholic about, oh, about your inner work. Whoa, that's some real specificity. Yeah. When we're not lightening up on ourselves. Oh, yeah. Sometimes we need to, got it, Ellen. I got it. We need to lighten up a little bit. Yeah, Janine, the need to be accepted. Ooh, to the exclusion of being your authentic self. Wow, great clarity, love. Really great clarity. And I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that one. I used to exaggerate to be accepted when I was a kid. Yeah, yeah. And what a freedom to say I can just be myself. It'll be okay. Guilt and shame in speaking your truth. Celie, that's a really beautiful thing to let go of. That was, I'm sure, part of a pattern that got instated when you were really young, right? That it wasn't safe to speak your truth. Oh, yeah, Patricia, taking care of yourself, that you not taking care of yourself, right? Making other things more important than you. Beautiful awareness. Antonietta, forgetting to feel yourself. Oh, that's a good one to let go of and create space to feel you. Beautiful. Carla, codependency. That's one a lot of us have been letting go of in our lives. And it's a beautiful one to let go of. Oh, Karen, letting go of not letting love in. Yeah, Yeah, letting that go so you can create some space for that love. Beautiful. Yeah, Terry, that's really great too, to let go of the part that chooses narcissistic men. And what's beautiful when we choose to let go, we don't even always have to know what it is we're letting go of yet. Isn't that awesome? We can actually be present with the divine and just say, you know what, I'm letting go of this part. Whatever it is, I'm open, I'm ready, I'm willing. So beautiful because often they're hidden. Yeah, Maureen, letting go of the trepidation of moving forward. Ooh, yeah, letting go. There's this fear sometimes that comes with going forward and saying, you know what? I could give that. I could give that to the divine. Beautiful. Seely, rejection of ethnicity. Oh, my heart's really feeling that one with you, honey. Beautiful. CJ, letting go of the fear of being left behind. Oh, man. I know that one too. Yeah. In fact, I know most of these at some level. You know how we do that? We hear what someone is letting go of, and we say, oh, yeah, that's one I could be letting go of too. Really beautiful. Jewel, having to know everything before taking action. Powerful one to release and let go of. I love that. Resistance to clarity, Bettina. Oh, there's clarity in knowing that. You're already in clarity. I love it. Beautiful. Karen, letting go of confusion. Yes, it's beautiful to let go of, and it invites our minds to take us to a whole new level of clarity. Beautiful. Pauline, letting go of envy and resentment. These are powerful ones when we let go of the way that we've been taught or conditioned to do that or learn to do it. Yeah, open up great energy. Beautiful, Pauline. Suzanne, you reject taking care of your own needs, always finding something to do instead. I really relate to that one, Suzanne. That's a powerful one to let go of. Amy, working on releasing old views of yourself, such as unworthiness. Yeah, that don't align with who you are and what you need to be. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that you said old views of yourself. They're already moving into letting go and into the past right now. Nisa, taking things too personally. Ooh, nice awareness. Yeah. There's something powerful that happens when we let go of that and open to a more cosmic view of what's going on? Great freedom there. Marjorie, judging myself in how I look physically as I get older. Oh man, sister, can I relate to you? My wrinkles. Oh my. Thank you for letting go of that and bringing that into our field. Yeah. Oh, and judging what you think you look like to others. Yes, I do that too. I'm really feeling you. Thank you. Mary, difficulty forgiving. Yes, letting go of that, letting forgiving be easy. Very nice. Sheila, the need to be perfect in big gaps. Oh man, yes, we talked about that in Gold Circle today. That myth of perfection. Yay, Sheila. Michelle, yes, recovering codependent here too. I think a lot of us can relate to that one. Yay for acknowledging it, Maureen, deepening into responding over reacting. Yeah. In feminine practices, that really is, Maureen, becoming a woman of our choosing, right? I'm not going to keep reacting. I'm going to choose how to respond. Beautiful. Suzanne, need of validation. Oh, nice clarity about that. That's a great one to let go of. Colette, distracting myself from feeling the pain I know I have to confront. Oh my goodness, darling, I bow to you. That is a big realization, isn't it? You go, We are major distractors of our own great wellness, aren't we? Our own enlightenment and awakening. So bravo. Yeah, Rodney, let go of old beliefs and let healing in. Absolutely. Those beliefs that we get taught, that we learned, that we formed, that get in our way. Beautiful to let go of that. Lori, living in the same traumatic environment and being stuck here. Powerful awareness. not being able to be myself. Yeah, this all needs to be let go of. Good awareness, really good awareness. It's a beautiful thing to let the concept go, even if we let it go for a little while. Even if we say, during this holding for healing, I'm going to let go and then see how I feel when I let go and see what that might mean and what new ideas come to me. Even if we make an agreement, I'm going to let go of that for a little while, opens up a doorway for us. Sometimes letting go all at once is too much. And I'm really hearing that with an environment that we're in, though that usually means certain relationships, the place we're living. Sometimes it just is too much. But giving ourselves permission to think about it, that sometimes gives us answers. Good awareness for you, Lori. Ariane, letting go of the need that things must be difficult. Oh, thank you for bringing that into the field. Yes. I've been looking at how I overwork things lately, so thank you. Um, let's see. Ellen says, letting go of the blockages to the loving presence within my sacred heart. Beautiful. Love that. Letting go of time. Very powerful. Our perceptions about time, even if we can let go of them for a little while, we see a whole new relationship. Raya, letting go of insomnia, fatigue, zombiness, and the root causes of these. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm hearing there's a part of you wanting to experience more of life, and letting go gives you that experience. Katie, let go of living in places that do not serve my best and highest good. Nice clarity. Hetty, believing people will let me down. Oh, also beautiful clarity. What a beautiful one to let go of, because then they can show up for you, right? Lily, letting go of the need to hide. Yeah, absolutely. So that beautiful being can really step out. These are powerful. Not staying connected to myself, Janine says. Oh, reacting in my disconnected state. This sometimes ruining some of my credibility. Janine, really nice clarity there. Yeah, and letting go of that disconnection. Beautiful. Karen, letting go of attachment to sickness. Yeah, I'm with you there, sister. Me too. Me too. Any places where I think it has to play out that way. Yeah, these are really powerful, Sheila. Letting go of there is something wrong with me. Yes, that's a great one to let go. Letting go of the need for approval from others. Beautiful. I really honor you. You are deep, powerful individuals. And I want to suggest that as we let go, I love Mary Magdalene's way of letting go. What I learned from her is letting go to love. Letting go to love. And I practice that as much as I can. We're going to clean the garage next weekend because our Ariane's moving close to us and we want her to have room in the garage if she needs it. So she gave us a good reason to get out there and clean the garage. And there will be no getting rid of. Zero. We let go with love. And the reason is that what we have brought into our life served us for a period of time, or we hoped it would. And everything, and I learned this from a dream and a Tupperware bowl, truly a Tupperware bowl on the floor. And it was looking at me saying, I want to be loved too. Oh my God, that little Tupperware bowl changed my life when I realized even the Tupperware bowl is an expression of the divine, right? It's made of divine material. Everything wants to be loved, everything. So when we let go of something, it goes in a box, right? To go to a shelf, a store, Goodwill, something similar. It goes in a box with love. Thank you for your service to me. And now I'm passing you on to the next person to enjoy you. And if it's going in the trash because it's broken, it doesn't work, it's not usable, then it's going back to the mother. Thank you. It's going back to Mother Earth to be recycled back into the mother to give life again. And so I have discovered it's really sweet to let us do that with emotional things too. Just to say, oh, I'm going to give this back to divine love and say, thank you for the lessons. Thank you for what I learned. Thank you for the relationships that came out of it. And there's some blessed relationships that come even through our struggles, right? And the discoveries that I made and the love that I felt because I was troubled and wounded, that someone maybe showed up for you and loved you in a way you hadn't felt loved yet. So we can take the whole bundle of what it represents and give it to divine love, right back to the womb of creation where it all started, and say, thank you, thank you. And I humbly give them back because I'm ready for a rebirth. And I'm ready for a rebirth to something else. And you might know what the something else is. And if you do, great, we'll bring that into the womb too. Maybe there's a word or a feeling for that. And if you don't know, that's okay. You can go back into the womb and say, I give this with love back to creation to be recreated for something better that I haven't experienced yet. And let the divine do its work for you. Let divine love create a surprise for you. And either is appropriate. And that's what we're going to do today as we go into the holding. Yeah, Michelle, I love that Tupperware bowl. What a powerful teacher. All right. So I love what you're bringing. This beautiful field that we're stepping into together as we go into the stillness and we go into that primordial womb of all life from which we've all come and bring these gifts to the womb and offer them up and let go of them and get ready for our rebirth. All right. So I invite you to sit comfortably. It's good to turn off any electronic devices. I put my phone on mute. You might want to do the same. If you have chimes and bells that run on your computer and you can turn them off, it's a great idea. And close the door. If you live with other people, you might want to make a little sign for your Holding for Healing days and just pop it on the door. Being a creatrix, please do not disturb. Yeah, marvelous. And I think I'm going to pop something up here on the screen while we're meditating. There it is. And I love this one because it's the Heart Nebula.
Good.
All right, can you see it? Isn't it beautiful? Oh, thank you, Maureen. Isn't it just beautiful? A beautiful night sky. It truly is the space from which we were born. And to think that love was born in the stillness. So let's breathe into the space that we are. And I want to invite you today that regardless of what words I choose to use, follow your deepest inner knowing first and foremost, your guidance, your intuition. And I invite you to get started by reflecting on something you really want to experience here on earth. And as we journey into the stillness, this is what will call you back home into your body. To know that, we can be in this sacred loving space to support you in creating, truly being a creatrix or creator of a reality you have yet to experience. It's calling to you. Breathe into that space. To that beautiful, still, silent space. Let your breath rise and fall. There is a tiny sliver of space between your breaths. And it's a doorway into the silence. A doorway into the stillness. In the awareness of the stillness, invite yourself to remember a moment when you felt love. Any kind of love. Connection is love. So connection with another person, an animal, a favorite tree, a body of water. Connection. And if connection feels a little tricky, that's okay. Presence, the willingness to be present to connection and love opens the doorway. Opens the doorway in its own time as we continue to be present, knowing that love is there and you will experience it. Love is an invitation, and it invites us to courageously step forward, to experience it, to be vulnerable for a moment. Love is in our tears. Love is in our numbness. It's even there inside of our fear. And it is there in our sweetest moments of connection here on earth and on the other side to our ancestors. And it is there with every breath. Notice that the space and the love are one pulsing energy. You might feel that loving space through your breath or the pulsing of your heart. this space, this gentle, quiet, pulsing space, anchors in your energetic womb space. All beings have this, women and men. Let's focus on that sacred center within you, that womb space. And you can experience this space within yourself as you feel that space open and expand inside you. Every cell of your body, that dark, cool space. Every thought enveloped in that dark, cool space. Every beat of your heart in that cool space. And beyond your body, enveloping your body, this dark, cool space has a slight ebb and flow, still and quiet and all accepting. Limitless space. It goes on and on and on. It is the cool, cool energy that we need on the planet right now. The cooling of this planet. And we are that cooling. We are that energy. Let your imagination bring you whatever you need to feel safe as you venture into this cool, limitless, endless space. Perhaps there is a guardian there, a master, perhaps you want something to rest against as you drift and float in this great womb of life. Whatever you need. Some of you will want a power animal, something of the earth. Follow your inner senses, your inner seeing, your inner hearing, your inner feeling, your inner scent, and your inner taste, so that you are giving to yourself in this moment exactly what you need. And maybe there's nothing that you need. To dissolve into the space, to be the space. Dark and cool, dark and cool. This is where we rest. This is where we rest physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, Here we rest. Here you are loved exactly as you are. There's nothing you can do to earn this love, nothing you can do to push it away. You are loved because you exist, because you are of divine origin. Here in this space, you have an offering, something that's been with you a while. It's time to bring it back to the womb. You might see it or feel it or hear a word that defines it. Maybe there is a memory that defines it. And allow yourself to see, sense, hear, know, feel yourself with gratitude and respect, giving it to the womb, giving it to the Great Mother, so that it can be reborn as something new, more suited to who you are now, more suited to your intentions and your desires. Or you would like to see it recreated into a loving and delightful surprise. See that gift, hear it, feel it being received by the primordial womb into this sacred womb space, letting it go with love back to source. It is your loving act to reinform source that something different is needed, something new, a new life, a new experience. Perhaps there is a prayer in your heart of gratitude for what you have learned and what you have gained. Notice that there is something precious in the life that was, in the experience you did have, some precious insight, a precious moment of connection. And you can give thanks for that. And still return it to the primordial womb. It has been called by so many names: chalice, the cauldron, Great Mother, Yin, Sacred Feminine, so many names, this infinite source of love, this place where self-awareness began. And we can give it all. Know that what is yours to continue will indeed return. Some great love you have experienced, that love will return in a new way, in a new birth. And what no longer suits you will return to the beginning, to be recreated in a greater likeness that does suit you now. It suits your evolution and your consciousness and where you are choosing to go and how you are choosing to love. So let's be still for a moment and allow that gestation to simply drift and be quiet and space, awaiting a new birth. Invite your mind to take you deeper into the stillness. Invite it to help you. You might notice that something is stirring deep within. Light, sound, a word, a vision, a knowingness, a feeling. Let your senses come alive in the feeling, the sight, the sound of your light, your sacred expression. Life longing to know itself. As a new expression of divine love. Reborn through you. Allow it to expand. So that every cell of your being is this light, this sound, this love of life longing to express, knowing itself as life anew. You might be aware of a vision, a word, a symbol, a feeling, a knowingness, a sound that is the I am of your expression. See, sense, know, hear, feel this I am as a part of your physical life. How is it expressed here on earth? How does it long to be expressed through you? See yourself, hear yourself, feel yourself, know yourself living this I am during this moon cycle. You can imagine yourself creating a reminder. It could be something on your altar or a sticky note on your refrigerator. It's some reminder that you are this. And this informs the actions of that new reality that you are creating. As you become a woman or a man, a person of your choosing, of this divine reality in the physical. And with this awareness, we're going to take 3 big breaths. We're going to bring this I am fully into the cells of our body and into action in the world. I invite you to take a big inhale and blow into the cells of your body. Notice the air around you, its temperature, its texture. Notice your breathing. Let the air help to bring you back, to bring this rebirthed reality into life. Next breath, big inhale. Blow hard. Notice you have a physical body and it's sitting against physical matter. Let that help to bring this I am in to physical nature. This is the alchemical transformation. This is where it happens. In the next breath, big inhale and blow all the way back into your body now, bringing that beautiful awareness right into your skin. Rub, stretch, make sure you can feel your body, and when you can, very gently open your eyes. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Ooh, really deep today. Beautiful work. Or non-work for those of us that aren't working so hard. Experience. That's a great word. Experience. So when we go into those sacred spaces, there's never a need to speak about it. And for some of us, it really helps to speak the form. So we acknowledge it as real. You're welcome. And I'm seeing Maureen, by the way, put in the chat room sacredfemininawakening.com, which is where you can go to get a recording of the holding meditation. And the holding, as you've noticed, for those of you that have been with me more than once, it changes every time because that's what it is. It's fluid. It's an outline, or as CJ says, it's an invitation home. It's really what it is, an invitation home. So beautifully said. All right, and if it's helpful, you are so welcome. I'm seeing all these beautiful thank yous, and I am receiving them. Such an honor to get to hold space with you. If it helps to put your I am in the chat room, please do. And I know we're getting close to the hour, and some of you will need to go, but I will be here and I will read all of them. So I'm seeing some beautiful hearts and yeah. Such deep work. I am free. Yes, I am me. I am precious and loved and always accompanied by my ancestors. I am love. I am desire. I am connected to all that is. I am lovable. I am worthy. I am expanding. I feel energy, lightness, and joy. I am open and easy. I am home. I am light. Yes. I am free to be me. Yeah. I am sparkling light and love. I am. I will be okay. I am okay. Yes. I am not too much. Ooh, very nice. I am in balance. I am in tune, a perfect fifth, no matter what key I'm resonating in. I am becoming me. I am grateful. Self-love is feeling worthy to shower yourself with love. Yeah, I'm here for you always. I am loved at all times. I am light. I'm giggling. It is safe to be loved. It's safe to love and be loved. I am beautifully me. I am worthy. I am valuable. Yeah, so give it time. It'll sink in. I am bright connection. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I am stillness. I am love. I am reading your thank yous along the way, by the way. They're quite beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, we are all this. Mm. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it's okay if it was amazing, and it's okay if it was kind of just still. And I'm not sure what was there yet, Misa. I'm not sure anything happened. That's okay too. Simply being in the stillness kind of cools things down for us. Isn't that wonderful to know that we're the cooling of the planet? It's us. We're it. It's the sacred feminine. That's it. And if you were that cooling for Mother Earth and for each other, and you were part of that space, oh my gosh, something truly precious was taking place because you were here. Thank you for that.